What's up guys, Aoshi here. Welcome to my first video of my Let's Play series. This one's for Heroes of Hammerwatch. Pretty fun game. Yeah, let's go ahead and start a new profile. I think that's how we do it. Yeah, switch to this one. Okay. Let's make a new character. Not sure how to unlock these guys, but I'm sure we'll find out the more we play. I know this guy's from DLC Witch Hunter. Yeah, let's start up. Paladin, he's pretty tough. Ranger I haven't done yet. Sorcerer, and I've tried the Warlock and the Paladin so far. I haven't really tried the Sorcerer at all. Let's try that one. James. Let's change this one. Alright. Kinda like the hat. It's a pretty cool hat. You can just change the hair color. We got blonde, brown, black. Black looks pretty good. Skin, a little bit, some contrast. Looks good. A red hat would be cool. Matching robes. Nice. And trim. Maybe different. I wonder if that's like on the boots or something, the pants. Let's do blue. Something different. Alright. Just feel free to let me know how it sounds. I tried messing with the sound balancing for a good hour and a half to take the music down, sound effects down, and increase the microphone gain. Kind of working off a ghetto setup here, using like a rock band microphone, half broken headset, but it sounded like it was somewhat working when I tested it, so anyway, we'll see how it goes. Prefect Gray. I'm in charge of distributing ore amongst the merchants around here. Feel free to point me in the direction. Oh, that was quick. Couldn't even finish. Nope. Anyway, so this is where you can do some upgrades to your town. That's the goal. So I guess get everything back up and running. So these check marks are saying that these are already in effect. So I've got this tax rate. It seems pretty lethal. Guild Hall, that's up north a little bit. You can upgrade your skills, learn new skills. Your general store for when you're purchasing temporary items, I guess for your current run. And then a blacksmith. You can go to him and purchase new upgrades that kind of stay with your character. So this would cost 5 ore, and you can see up here I have 0. Start with 500 gold, but let's see what else we could do. This guy's for the companions. Super expensive. These two are from the DLC, but yeah, we'll just stick with that for now. Some training dummies. Oh, it's got like a little ice attack there. Baltzar the Beastmaster. Left my book of monsters in the Tower Archives. Contains very valuable information about the dangerous fauna around here. Okay. I've yet to come across that in my other file. But let's see. Guildmaster Calhoun. If you help me rebuild the guild hall, I'll train you for a fee, of course. It should be in your own interest as a member of this guild. So this is where you earn stars through leveling up. They're kind of like skill points. 1 per level. And these first two you start with, and you can upgrade them here. They cost 3 stars. Yeah, 3 stars a piece. And this new passive skill, which I don't have, costs 2 stars. But we'll look into those more later when we get some stars. This guy's purely cosmetic. I think we're good with our looks right now. Can you enter the mines and help us clear it out? Are you strong enough to enter and clear out the mines for us? Okay, it looks like he's just... It's kind of like a cycling answering machine. Okay, no potion guy. He would be down there. Can unlock him later. Darren the supplier. So this guy is all about loading you up for your next run if you like to set yourself up. These are kind of randomly generated, these 3 items. But you can re-roll those if you don't like it. Oh, that's a big bird. What the heck? I've never seen that before. I mean, obviously it's close to the camera, it's supposed to be, but... Yeah, so I like saving up gold and spending on upgrades. First of which would be the blacksmith. That'd be a good spot, but he's not unlocked yet until you get a certain amount of ores. This is the ore trading guy is. Trade ore for gold and vice versa. So, I think that's pretty much it. You can just dive in here. If you enter, there's no turning back. And there is, because you can talk to him and he's just literally standing in the doorway blocking you from the town. It's kind of messed up, but... Alright, so here you are, floor 1. And, yeah, there's your gold. Of course, when you... all this gold and ore you find, if you die, you kind of drop everything. You don't get to take it back to town. This little blue crystals for mana. So that's where it gets interesting, because there's these little elevators that you can use to drop off any ore or gold you're carrying. That will send it back to town, so empties your pockets and you kind of get to keep whatever you sent up. Here's a crack right here. Nice. I believe this is just some kind of weird random item generation. Monster pamphlet, undead. Increase damage to undead by 10%, and they give more experience. That's pretty good. If we open up our menu, it'll show all our temporary items over here. So there it is. Got some other stats and whatnot, and if you want to mouse over your skills, you can do that here. It says we have, oh, that's interesting. It says we have 1 charge of a potion, but we don't have the potion over here. I know you need the to encounter the fountain or well first before it activates. At least that's what I remember. Maybe a small glitch in the game there. I think it's push square to use the potion, but I'll try it if I take damage, see what happens. I'm guessing it won't work. There's some food for health regen. Let's try out our skill. Okay, it's kind of like a frozen meteor of sorts. Not bad. Can't really set the distance, so I'm gonna have to just get a feel for how far it goes in front of me. That's okay. Yeah, they like to shoot at you. Half the enemies here are projectile based, so it's really about just strafing as you're attacking enemies. Yeah, most of these traps, they've got a switch at the end, so thankfully, if you get through it, you can always turn those off if they have a switch. Some don't. But you'll never be trapped one way behind spike traps or whatnot. Let's see. Kill this thing. Just keep spawning more maggots, I guess. It's so weird. It looks like the ice reflects. Oh! That was close. Let's see that per square. Nope, nothing. Okay. So that's just an interface bug then. They should have removed that until you unlock it. So I do have a key now, so let me go back down here and get, oh yeah, I turned off the spikes. Coated arrow, 20% chance to poison enemies for 4 seconds on primary attack. I was going to say, is it going to be green ice? No. Okay. I guess that'd look kind of weird. Hey, there's our first ore. Yeah, these are all procedurally, randomly generated dungeons. So there's going to be some levels where you don't find any ore. Sometimes you'll find like 3 to 5. It's all pretty random. Same with the elevators. I don't know if we came across an elevator yet. Might not have one on this level, which is unfortunate. Before we go bottom right to the next area, let's go to the top right. I think I see some stuff up there. If there is an elevator, I like to drop stuff off after I clear the level. You know, as long as I feel it's safe to do so. Let's see. Oh yeah, starting to poison them now. That's kind of cool. Okay, got another ore. Nice. Looks like there's a bunch up here. Ah, it's our miner NPC. Thanks for saving me. Help yourself to this ore and use the elevator to deliver it to town. Okay. So I guess because this is the first run, it's kind of, this is all pretty much set. We'll just send this down. And there's a little bit more to discover on the bottom right, but it's not too bad. So we're going to send down 6 ore, because we found 6, and 3% tax of whatever gold amount we found. And it scales up with more gold. I think it said 50%, up to 10,000 gold. So the closer you get to 10,000 gold upon deposit, the higher the tax goes, up to a maximum of 50%. So I feel like it's better just to dump your, or transfer your gold via the elevator, you know, whenever you get the chance. I thought they would want to make it the other way around. That way it kind of makes it more risky. Risk versus reward. But, what do I know? Oh, here we go. There's a little shop dude. Shady Outcast merchant. Unfortunately, we sent up all of our gold. So this guy sells also random stuff. That's temporary. It's just for this run. This just means you can only have 3 or buy 3 from him. But I usually don't mess with it too much. At least at the start, while I still need to build a more permanent foundation. Let's go this way. You know what? My health is kind of low actually. I don't have potions yet. So, oh! Gee, oh, I ran right into that. I'm gonna die. Oh, you can't die from poison. Whew. Lucked out. Yeah, I need this food up here. Not that much health. Yeah, definitely, especially as a, what am I? Sorcerer. You're gonna have low health and armor and whatnot. No real defensive abilities. Except that you can try to slow down and freeze enemies completely. So it's pretty dangerous. And especially early levels, I don't really... Oh, again. Dang it. I don't really have too many stats from the blacksmith. Well, none at all. So that makes it even harder. So I gotta really play safe. Okay. Really needs... Oh, there's a fountain. Perfect. As long as I can... Let me get this guy. Good. Just gonna stay away. Nice. Woo! Potion unlocked. Hey, can't read the next part. Got trapped in here trying to refill my supply of the magic spring. Don't forget to fill your own flask and something else. And hope you visit me back in town. Cool. So we push X on it. Not only do we get healed to full, but our flasks are restored. And in this case, we have actually unlocked the ability to use the flask. Okay, so you get 50 health and mana, which is nice, especially for a caster. Although everyone has MP anyway for their abilities. Okay. Oh. Some good amounts of cash. Yeah, the fountain is random. Sometimes there is a fountain on each level, sometimes there's not. So you really want to be spare your flask uses. You might not have a flask when you need it. Like if you're coming up on a boss fight, maybe it may have been better to save it for... Oh wow, I just killed myself. Holy cow. Yeah, it's hard to multitask while you're thinking and talking, playing. But anyway, so this is a good opportunity to see what happens when you die. So we found 1100, but we only sent 660 for us through the elevator in the last on the first floor. We found 7 ore, and we sent 6, thankfully, so that's not too bad. And down here we got some little stats. Yeah, I didn't use my potion. Wasn't expecting on dying that soon. Okay, so we restart. So now we get to kind of make things a little bit easier. So let's just start up here. We got 3 stars because we leveled up like 3 times. So we can increase the damage on this. Oh, it ricochets up to 2 times. Comet deals 80 hybrid damage. Split amongst the enemies in the area of impact. And then they're frozen. Okay. Biting Chill 1. Sorcerer skills slow enemies by 20% for 2 seconds. That's nice. They also have 7.5% chance to freeze enemies in place for... Okay, so all your skills slow them and have a chance to freeze. I like that. So, let's do that. Because this will simply upgrade my current abilities by a little bit, but this one is a whole new ability. So I think that's it's worth more, especially it's only 2 points, and that's gonna keep the enemies at bay a little bit longer, which is safer for us. Okay, now since we got some ore, let's go check out this guy here. So we could do blacksmith or trader, which isn't really too important at this level, I think. And then upgrading our potions, which is decent as well. We get both of these, but I think we'll start with the blacksmith. And it kind of refreshes the town. I noticed that like the season changes, so there's like some snow kind of starting to set in. It's interesting. Okay, now we can talk to our smith here. Now he's got some ores to work with, so we can permanently increase this character's armor or weapon attack power by 5. Give him some crit chance, because I think you start out with no crit chance at all. And then a little bit more movement speed. Does definitely do the armor. I'm not sure if the armor is affected by like going on traps and whatnot. Decreases physical damage taken by 9%. Yeah, if you guys have played this, just go ahead and comment, let me know. I am not sure actually. I'm wondering about that. It seems like a spike would be physical damage. So does our armor reduce that damage? Attack power, yeah, it's cheap. We want to kill stuff faster. That helps us survive longer. We got 664 gold left. I don't want to do supplies yet. Here's our potion guy. Mixing potions is my specialty, but I'm missing ore. Right. So we can't do upgrades for the potions yet. So I think we might as well just spend this last bit. Let's go ahead and do weapon. Just because as a sorcerer I plan on staying back and doing damage. There's that hawk again. The ice crystal on. Anywho, well, I think we'll stop the video here. It's a decent run. Here's our mine guy, but I haven't unlocked his ability yet for trading. But yeah, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you want to see any new content. This is just a game I picked that I have in my my Steam library. Thought it'd be pretty fun. I was also thinking about maybe the Dark Souls remastered, the original Dark Souls, because that's my favorite. And I might want to play through that again on the computer. I heard it's better than the console versions, especially the level with the water, where it gets all buggy, it comes to a grinding halt. But that, and then of course the new Star Wars game. It's a Fallen Order. That looks pretty good. Star Wars with a hint of Dark Souls in it. A little Tomb Raider and Uncharted maybe. So those look interesting. Anyway, if you guys have any comments, let me know. But I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.